because I need to know what's going to happen.
Okay.
Hey, this is Cara. You're watching Really Famous. Right now, you are about to really get to know Salvatore Esposito from Gomorrah. So good. You're really going to get to know him, though, on another level entirely. Let's do this.
I really love that a lot of people during my travels in US, they recognize me and say, "But you're the guy of Gomorrah. I love it. This is my favorite show, and this is really an honor for me." This is why, and that's why we with Gomorrah wants to do everything in every season, in every episodes at the best, because we are fighting with the biggest production, with really big budget. So we have to work hard to stay in the same situation of like the other shows. So this is not easy, but all the respect that we have from the audience all around the world, it's put a lot for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so good. And again, it's like every episode of Gomorrah seems to be better than the one before. It just keeps getting better and better. And there are so many smart things that are happening that you don't ever think are going to happen. You can't predict it. So many twists. It's so good, though. And I really like, from the beginning, I've been telling everybody to watch this show because we had it on Sundance Network, our Sundance channel years ago. Yeah. And I don't think.
And then Netflix.
Yeah. And then Netflix briefly.
There's a lot of troubles with Gomorrah in US. And this is, a little bit sad, because if Gomorrah was out, like in Italy in the same period on a big channel like right now on HBO Max, it was everything different from, for the audience, for the awards, because now there's a lot of years after, but this is okay for us because there's people like you that love the show, and this is not an easy show because you have to watch with subtitles. There's not a lot of people that loves the subtitles, but now on HBO Max there's the doublage.
Oh, they do dubbing too? I don't think I like that.
No, but there's the chance, that you can do it on HBO Max, I think. So
I think
a lot of people
good.
Probably will see in this way. I don't know.
So I'll tell you a story. When I was in Naples, this was a few years ago. So we had already had Gomorrah serie uno, and due, right here in the US. And then we were waiting for tre, and it wasn't here yet. So I was shopping. I say to the woman in the store, I said, "Oh, I love Gomorrah, and I can't wait for today, right? Serie today." And she said something that I think was a spoiler. So I want to warn anybody who's watching or listening right now that I'm about to say something that seems like a spoiler. But now that I'm watching season 3 here in the US, I think that I misunderstood what she said. But when she said it, I was devastated. Can I tell you what she said?
Yeah, tell me what she said.
I think because I was trying to speak Italian, so I probably misunderstood. I think she said, "Ciro is gone."
Oh,
that's wrong, right?
I don't know. I can tell you nothing.
Here's why I think it's wrong.
But no, you have to. What's the episode that you're looking at?
I think I finished episode 5. It's really getting good. At the end of episode 5, you and Ciro go to the Chinese.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So
but I can tell you nothing.
Okay. But here's why I think I was wrong, is because I saw you post a picture of you and Marco filming season 5.
But he's a director,
I didn't know.
Yeah. From season 4, it's he is one of the directors of the show in season 4 and in season 5. I don't know. This is not a spoiler, but No, this is not a spoiler. I don't want to tell you nothing.
I just hope it's not true. I really hope it's not true, but I guess I'll have to keep watching and I'll find out. Did you meet Roberto Saviano? Have you met him?
Yeah.
And
A lot of time. That is a really big person in all the way. He's at the beginning a good person that make a choice that for us when he wrote the book Gomorrah, and then I have to say thanks to him for the show, because if he didn't write the, the book 10 years ago, the show, nobody will have the show. So we have to say thanks to Roberto.
Right, for sure. So do you know what's going to happen? Like, well, you're filming season 5. So do you always know what's going to happen in the end, or do you find out as you're filming it?
Most of the time, yes, but sometimes change something because, can happen that during the show something looks good, something looks bad, and but me and Marco and the other actors at the beginning, we knows the arc of our character, and something can change, but not the most important things.
That's interesting. So I didn't realize when I first started watching that it was really like your story. It was a story of Genny Savastano, right? That's really the whole series. Am I saying it okay? I'm trying.
No, it's a story about two big characters like Genny and Ciro. These two guys that start with friends, then become enemies, then friends. It looks like a love story between two persons that probably in another life, in another situation, will be friends forever without doing nothing bad each other. But this is the life of people that make the worst choices. So Gomorrah, it's you travel a lot. You stay in Naples a lot of time. You know that Naples, it's a beautiful city with beautiful people, with amazing food, with the sea, with sun, with love in the air. But in every big city, in every big country, there's neighbors where there's a lot of poor people that have to try to do something to live, and something when they ask for an help, the first hand that they found next to them is the end of the mob of the bad people. So and this is for real. This happens everywhere, like in US, in Italy, in France, in Brazil, everywhere.
I'm going to say spoiler alert again, because I'm going to ask you about something that is a spoiler. What is the deal with season 1? What Ciro did to your mother?
You are talking about really, really.
I'm dead. I couldn't believe it.
But we are talking about gangsters. We are talking about people, but you don't do the same when Imma sent Genny to the Honduras and probably is going to die. Because, for business, they send his son in Honduras to talk with the Cartelo de Honduras. And it's not an easy situation for him. But then he come back. And everything changed for everybody. I think for Ciro, for Imma, for Pietro, for Genny too. Now they have to talk with another person, not the same before the travel, and this is a little bit complicated. And in the season 1, Donna Imma paid for this. In season 2, Pietro paid for this. Now we will see.
Wild. Like nobody is safe. Anybody can be taken out for whatever reason for the name of the show, but there's still two and a half seasons left, at least for me, since I'm in the middle of 3. So I feel like they can't take everybody, and you know what I mean? They can't, or can they?
But just, you have a big spoiler that if I if I tell you that I'm in season 5, you have to stay quiet for Genny for this season.
Well, I know.
Or maybe in season 5, I'm a zombie like The Walking Dead. Nobody knows.
Or sometimes, right? Sometimes the main character can come back as a ghost or something in flashbacks. I hate that. I'm not interested in flashbacks. I want you to make it all the way through. I want Genny to be all the way through to the very end. Are you done filming it yet or no?
No.
Oh.
Probably we will finish in April, I think.
And how is the ending? Did they do a good job with the ending?
I can tell you nothing.
I don't want to know what happens. I just want to know what you think about it. Like, are you happy with the ending? Don't tell me I don't want to know what happens. Believe me, I only want to watch it as it's intended to be watched, which is 1 episode at a time in order. I savor it that way. So I don't want any spoilers. Just tell me, do you feel like, yes, it's wrapping up nicely?
No comment.
Wait, there's more where that came from. Salvatore and I spoke for a long time, so there is a part 2 to this talk. Make sure you're subscribed to Really Famous and tap that notifications bell so you get notified as soon as it's ready. Drop a comment below. I do read them, and I'd love to know what you think about my talk with Salvatore. And by the way, if you love Gomorrah, let me know what you love about that and what you think of season 3. Was that a Harvey Weinstein issue?
Yeah, I think in the first season, I think he bought the rights of the show at the beginning when the show comes out in Italy, and then all the troubles of the Bernstein Company. And I think that probably that's why the show comes out after 2 years, I think, on Sundance.
Yeah.
But everybody wants the show at the beginning, but everything is blocked, And well, I think that's why we have back.
Yeah. But when I heard that, I was like, Harvey Weinstein with this too? He has to interfere with Gomorrah too? So I was like, this is not good.